Tomorrow marks 75 years since the hostilities of the Second World War ended, and although this was a great victory, millions of people who helped to reach this goal could not rejoice or celebrate with the nation that they'd helped to save. They sacrificed their lives to allow us to have freedom, dying without knowing that victory was upon them. Those that lived would never return to living a normal life. Victory in the Europe Day, also known as VE Day, celebrates the Allied forces accepting the Nazis' unconditional surrender from World War II. To celebrate, there were street parties and parades throughout the Western world, especially in the UK and USA. More than 1 million people took to the streets in Great Britain, with the greatest crowds in London. The day was declared a national holiday. For lots, the day was a solemn day. Throughout Europe, wives had lost husbands and families had been torn apart by the war. VE Day was a chance to grieve and to reflect. Still, for many, VE Day signalled an end. It gave them a glimpse of a future that was not entirely governed by a global war. And for families who were lucky enough to be reunited with loved ones, it was a day worth celebrating. It's important as Myddeltonians to realise that we would not be here today if it were not for the bravery of our ancestors. It is our history and our past that's made us what we are today. So on VE Day, let us celebrate the end of the war in Europe. Give thanks for the service and sacrifice of everyone who contributed to the war in an effort to protect our freedom. And to remember the impact the war has had on individuals and hope for a peaceful future. I'd like to congratulate the following students for achieving Headmasters commendations this week. Ploy for showing excellent academic progress in her writing for EAL. Philippe Hollig and Fiona Stapleton for their Dragon's Den ideas and presentations. Martin Wong for his excellent academic progress in his GCSE subjects and for his dedication to the completion of past papers. Oliver Leach and Zach Coverley for their first COVID-19 podcast, which will be featuring on social media shortly. Genevieve Smith for her fantastic essay titled What is Success? Zoe Baddock and Nathaniel Reid for having read 50 books. Ella Evans for scoring over 90% in the marine science examination papers. Libby Williams for taking and passing an online suicide prevention course. Charlotte Goddard for her artwork and it's been displayed in a local hospital. Harry Mead for creating an innovative coding solution for a very, very hard task. Polly Reid and Jack Sang for producing excellent presentations on topics of interest. Gwilym Roberts, Oliver Lewis and Albert Gao for working extremely hard in their academic studies and their commitment to understanding each topic that they cover. The following students received commendations for exceeding their target grade on their recent geography test. Maddie Ellis, Penelope Johnson, Lauren Malpas, Philippa Smith-Edwards, Freya Thapper and Sophie Williams. I'd like to congratulate Hannah Spencer and James Spencer for their assisting in the community and helping to deliver medication to elderly and vulnerable. I'd like to congratulate Andrew Thompson for showing outstanding fellowship in the Alan Turing cryptography competition. Congratulations to you all. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and enjoy the extra day over the course of this weekend.